first down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So we switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Hello.
To throw again on second down, Brady. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. It's a 40-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's out to his running back, Michelle. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Brady going to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield now 9 of 17 through the air.
Hey, alert 33. Pilot, 64, weak. Check 49. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Shit.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. On 2nd and 7, Mayfield buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The 20, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one 28 yards on the ground. From the red zone now, Mayfield steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job.
Yeah, but that nigga get
getting
tired.
past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Hello? Anybody in the party?
Shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. It's
Hello?
A loss of 4. Now 3rd
Walk on.
down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. Now Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham.
Hello? Is anybody in the party?
Of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Haywood! Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Regular!
Brady now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Brady to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Brady. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. But things just got interesting. They try for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So they go from 142-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 42 yards as they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Brady gives to Michelle. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Check 53 is live. Here we go. Check 9.
Again, it's Michelle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sheldon Richardson. And the Browns are going to win the football game. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on second and goal. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5.
Bro, you sold this game so hard, bro.
The Pats at the line, ready
Bro,
to
like,
go.
I was like,
Condition here, obviously. Gotta hope to get
I was like,
something
bro, this
quick
nigga
right
Mario,
here.
bro. Wait, bro, he gonna talk about it, bro.
And once they do take the big shot,
Damn, that nigga had the nerve to keep letting stuff like that happen.
Keep happening, bro.
Bro, you
Play at this point in the
that
game.
game, bro.
Sheldon Richardson in there
You trying to play again?
sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest.
bro.
We gotta do this tiebreaker tomorrow.
Lose that
All
lead.
right,
Maybe they
I'll
felt
be
like
on
they
tomorrow.
let this one slip away a little bit.
it will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.